Larger monitors or dual monitor setups allow employees to multitask more efficiently. They can have multiple applications or documents open simultaneously, reducing the need to switch between windows and minimizing distractions. Number 1. We have Acer CB272 megapixel 27-inch FHD 1920x1080 frame home office monitor. Enthusiasts opined about this product inch. Great monitor with sturdy height-adjustable stand and speakers. The L/R speakers are just fine for Zoom and mainly verbal videos. You can't expect the small internal speakers would be good for music listening, and they are not. The stand is sturdy and quite excellent, as are all the adjustment features, particularly that a 4-axis mode button can select a menu item and adjust the display parameters, rather than have to use 3 buttons. It turns on instantly with no logo and no LED flashes when the monitor is turned off, something that always annoys me. I could not be more pleased with this monitor for use dedicated to work applications mainly involving MS Office. I'm no gamer and do not watch videos on it. The 3-year Acer warranty is reassuring, as is this brand name. Let's hope it lasts as long, or even half as long, for the price I paid, as my previous Samsung 22-inch monitor is still working perfectly after 15 years of constant use. Number 2. Acer KB272 EBI 27-inch IPS Full HD 1920x1080. The enthusiasts opine about this product inch. These reviews are mixed together. I have the 27-inch IPS 100s version. I use the HDMI digital port for connection, but it's nice that this monitor also has a VGA analog input option, as VGA is a past standard for older computers. To my eyes, the brightness and colors are great right out of the box, and the picture is very clear. I don't play fast action video games, so I can't comment on how well it works for those, but for text, spreadsheets, and normal web browsing, including YouTube, this works very well. Positives. IPS for me is preferable to VA-type monitors. It's a small difference, but if you are picky, here's IPS. The border is very thin, thus you've got maximum usable screen space with almost no waste. The price was incredible at $120. I see that it's now $160, and I think still a good value there. Great picture right out of the box. VS a wall or are mountable. Choice of HDMI or VGA input. Looks good with the power on or off. Potential negatives for some people. Provided base is very wide at the bottom and possibly difficult to attach to monitor. I tried briefly to attach the screen to the base. Instructions say something about turning it to attach securely. I couldn't figure out how to attach it securely. This didn't matter to me because I plan to use a monitor arm inch. I have one for mount up, and that works great on my computer desk, which is about 1 inch thick. But if you want to use the included base, I'm not sure how to attach it securely, and I might ding it a star for that. The AC to DC power converter, like a power supply, is inside the monitor, which gives it an elegant look vs. a separate power supply. However, if the power supply dies, good luck replacing it. At the price paid, this is okay, and might even be preferable for some people. The power cord and connections to the computer, HDMI or VGA, attach upward from the bottom, rather than straight into the back. Again, this looks more elegant, but I would prefer straight into the back, as that is easier to attach. You might need to do some fumbling around before you get it all connected. The monitor is adjustable for brightness, colors, on/off, etc. from the back of the unit on the right side. These are easily reached by feel inch once you know where they are and which is which. One of the switches starts an on-screen menu inch that you can navigate. I made it appear but haven't tried to adjust it. This is probably how all monitors adjust now, but I preferred the old days when monitors had 5 or so physical switches on the front or bottom edge, so you could change brightness, color, hue, etc. Of course, those monitors were also much more expensive than today's monitors for a smaller picture that wasn't as good as today's. Just saying that if you want to change the settings, it may take some fumbling to get the hang of it. Now, number 3. Scepter 24-inch professional thin 1080 LED monitor. Enthusiasts opined about this product inch. The Scepter 24-inch professional thin 1080 LED monitor has seamlessly integrated itself into my workspace, offering a host of features that enhance my daily computing experience. While not without a minor quirk, it's proven to be a valuable addition to my setup, especially considering its affordable price, packaging, and accessories. The unboxing experience was a pleasant surprise. The packaging was not only secure but also included a genuinely useful screwdriver. Unlike other products, every item promised was present, making the setup process smooth and hassle-free. Built-in speakers. Admittedly, the built-in speakers fell short of expectations. I quickly switched to my computer speakers for better audio quality. While not a deal-breaker, audiophiles might find this aspect lacking. Thankfully, the visual experience compensates for this minor setback. Display quality. As a secondary screen for my MacBook Air, the Scepter monitor holds its own. The display quality is commendable, delivering crisp visuals that are not as high quality as the MacBook, but is a fairly good companion to it, especially if you don't really need extremely high quality graphics. There's a brief delay upon waking the computer, but once in use, the monitor performs flawlessly. Reflection and workspace dynamics. Working next to a window, I appreciate the minimal reflection on the screen. This monitor handles ambient light admirably, allowing me to focus on tasks without distraction. It's a testament to its thoughtful design, especially for those in well-lit environments. User-friendly controls. Navigating the controls on the back of the monitor is a breeze. The intuitive layout ensures quick adjustments without any learning curve. This user-friendly aspect adds to the overall positive experience with the device. For a Samsung 23.5 CF396 curved computer monitor, the enthusiast opined about this product inch. I wasn't really sure what monitor to get, but I wanted something much larger, supported 4K, and that was at a very reasonable price. I did a lot of searching Amazon's product list for monitors, and I came across this monitor and I noticed that it was a curved screen. While I have never owned a curved screen anything, I had seen them at the local electronics store and was darn impressed. So I was very curious about this monitor because it had all the specs I was looking for. At least 27-inch widescreen, support for 4K, native resolution of 1920x1080, LED, and had a curved screen. When I also noticed that it was a Samsung, I was pretty excited to learn more because I have always had very good luck with Samsung products. And in fact, I have only had one Samsung product ever fail, and that was a mobile phone that should have stopped working years ago with what it went through. Not knowing much about monitors these days, I started reading the reviews that were written on this monitor, and I asked the community a couple questions. The answers I got back to my questions sealed the deal for me. Everyone who responded had nothing but great things to say about this monitor and provided me an info I needed. So I decided to go for it. When it got here, unfortunately the first one had a broken screen. It appeared that it was packaged that way since the packaging was factory sealed but the packing was broken on the inside. Needless to say, I returned it, but Amazon really stepped up to the plate and sent me a replacement next day. So I was only delayed by 1 day getting to use it, because the first monitor came with the broken screen. I'm going to assume that the screen may be a bit on the fragile side as my old monitor has been dropped, and the LCD screen never had any issues. I don't know if the screens on LED monitors are more easily broken, or if this was something that someone really dropped hard before packaging. For this reason, I gave the durability 4 stars. Setup was a breeze. Just had to put one screw to put the base stand together, and that was it. The stand is about the only thing I really don't like, because the base that sits on the desk is an upside-down chevron shape, which sticks out in front of the monitor a few inches. This makes putting it on a small desk where your keyboard would be in front of it a bit of a pain, because the keyboard has to be pulled closer to me and just gets in the way of me. I managed to get around that by putting the monitor up on a little shelf I made out of a box and an old laptop lap desk that I had. It perfectly raises the monitor by about 4 or 5 inches and lets me push the keyboard further back to where I now have more room on my desk. Images added to show the base and how I worked around the chevron style base to give me more room. The monitor has one HDMI port and one display port. Now I am not familiar with the display port, but all my devices are HDMI, so plugging in a PC is simple. In fact, I have 3 mini PC that I need to connect to this monitor, so I bought a 5-port HDMI switch. This allows me to easily switch between each mini PC with just a click of a button. Last, number 5. HP 24 FHD computer monitor. Enthusiasts opined about this product inch. This HB24 monitor has a clear, crisp display and is the perfect size for desktop use, not too big, not too small. It accepts both HDMI and DisplayPort inputs, and even VGA for old-school PC, while Windows will select 60 Hz refresh rate by default. You can go into Windows display settings and select 75 Hz refresh rate for this monitor. The 75 Hz refresh rate really does help smooth out motion. You should also go into the monitor's image inch menu setting and set response time to level 3, which provides the best V-Sync performance. One of the best features that places this monitor above and beyond its price range is the 90-degree rotating screen, height adjustment, and swiveling base. The stand is rock solid without any wobble. The speakers are just fine once you discover the menu control I explained below. How to fix low volume sound. The built-in speakers are better than some reviewers indicate. I believe most people don't discover that the monitor menu has its own volume control that's set to 50% volume by factory default. If you just connect this monitor to the PC, you'll automatically get sound through the HB speakers via HDMI or DisplayPort. You only have to use the separate audio cable when using the VGA input. But no matter how high you turn up your PC volume control, you'll only get 50% volume from the monitor speakers, which is why people complain about low volume. To fix this, all you need to do is go to the Management Inch tab of the monitor menu, select Audio Inch, and then turn up the volume control from 50, default to 100, and you'll find the monitor speakers are plenty loud. After that, you'll only have to use your PC volume control as normal. This is a great quality monitor with features beyond its price range. Fantastic value. HB. Additional note, HB sells an identical monitor to the HB24 under the model P24. The only difference is that the P24 has a black plastic logo strip along the bottom instead of silver like the 24. Everything else is identical: specs, speakers, height adjustable stand, etc. Plus the P24 comes with both an HDMI cable and a DisplayPort cable.